are back here in Istora Senayan at the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters. We just witnessed a fantastic men's singles and a major surprise. Anders Antonsen of Denmark winning in 79 minutes against Kento Momota of Japan. The next matchup is the men's doubles. The undisputed world #1 GIDEON and SUKAMULJO of Indonesia against the 2 times world champions Ahsan and Setiawan, also from Indonesia. And the HSBC race to Guangzhou in the men's doubles. It was a fantastic tournament for Malaysia at Malaysian Masters last week. As you can see, they're looking good, having 3 pairs in the top 4. And the men's doubles draw here. The top seeds, GIDEON and SUKAMULJO, beat Astrup and Rasmussen yesterday, 21-19, 21-13. And Ahsan and Setiawan just destroyed Han and Chou of China, 21-11, 21-17. An all-Indonesian affair here in the men's doubles. And the first pair on court is Marcus Finaldi GIDEON and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO. Won the Asian Games last year and they won 9 titles in 2018. Outstanding pair on the world circuit. Always wonderful to watch, so interesting to watch the flamboyant Kevin SUKAMULJO. No doubt the fastest men's doubles player in the world. Their opponents, also from Indonesia, Mohammad Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan, 2 times world champions in 2013 and 2015. On top of that, they have won twice the year-end finals. Hendra Setiawan is considered one of the greatest men's doubles players in the world. The head-to-head between these 2 pairs, GIDEON SUKAMULJO, is 5-2 up. And they have won the last 4 encounters and all played in 2018.
And you black? Caught. And you choose service or receive? Receive. Service? Service? Okay, it's receive.
It can be a very interesting match. Some wonderful men's doubles could be coming up, but we could also see a different side to it because the 2 pairs, they know each other so well from training. Here we have the world #1, who won so many tournaments last year. In the picture, Kevin SUKAMULJO. And the profile here of Marcus Finaldi GIDEON. As you can see, of course, they are ranked in the #1 in the world, and they have been #1 for 82 weeks. And last time was last ranking that came up on the 22nd of January. Partner here, SUKAMULJO, Kevin SUKAMULJO, who's age 23. The same ranking apply. He is by far the fastest men's doubles player in the world, and that combined with the most awesome technique. Partner GIDEON is more working from the back, as SUKAMULJO is at the front. On the way to this final, they had twice played 3 games, and against their compatriots in the quarter-final, 21-19 in the third in 56 minutes against Alfian and Arianto. It was a close call, but they made it. Their opponents here, Mohammad Ahsan, age 31, very experienced player. They are presently ranked number 8 in the world, and that's based on 17 tournaments. They have been as high, of course, as number 1 in the world, and that was in November 2013. Partner Hendra Setiawan, age 34. And what a wonderful tournament they have had this year. Last year they did not take part in the Indonesian Masters, and just last week in the Malaysian Masters they lost the second round to Go Vishem and Tan Wee Kyong of
Players
Malaysia.
ready to play.
And you can see how impressive is that. They have won all their matches in 2 straight games and not even stretched to half an hour. That's impressive. So we are looking forward to this all-Indonesian affair in the men's doubles. Players throwing out souvenirs to the crowd. Just before we start, and here on the left is Hendra Setiawan, considered as one of the absolute best players ever in the men's doubles. And umpire for this match is Kang Sung-young of Korea. And the service judge is from Chinese Taipei, Rock Chen Jing-ku. But so many people, they talk a lot about Hendra Setiawan, but I think that his partner, Mohammad Ahsan, is equally good.
And on my left, Marcus Fernandez, Gideon, and Kevin Sanjaya, SUKAMULJO, Indonesia. Marcus Fernandez, Gideon to serve to Mohammad Ahsan. Low ball. Play.
As you said, Morten, this could be a fantastic match. The team on the more experienced, the team in the red, definitely, if they can find the holes and take out the pace, really try to get on the attack, because on the far side, they're so fast, they're so quick. Maybe the experience, they can do it.
So far this tournament, we've seen Ahsan and Setiawan, how they've been able to kind of destroy all sorts of rhythm for the opponents. They've really been very, very solid in what they're doing.
And they're so relaxed out there anyway. They're so confident, and they know how to do it. Whether they can find the holes and again, put the pressure on right off the bat.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. But so far, 2-3.
2-3.
And Setiawan, one of the best at the net. If you can get it by him, then you have a chance, but it's so hard to get it by him.
3-all.
That's what we've seen in the early matches of Ahsan and Setiawan. We see very, very short rallies.
5-3.
They find all these gaps. They play these half shots. They take off the pace. They take the chances. They play them really well and never get into these big exchanges.
Somo, 4-5.
And I read somewhere in an article about Setiawan, he mentioned that the partnership, despite the fact that they are 31 and 34 years of age, is having a dream
Setiawan.
of representing Indonesia
5,
once again
6.
at the Olympics.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? He won the 2008 Olympics with Marcus Keto, if he would be able to do that again.
Some 12 years later,
Setiawan.
with
7,
another partner.
5.
Yeah, that will be something.
Well, Setiawan went independent for a while, but was asked back because he can help so many young players as well. But again,
7.
they started going on the tour and having success, so partnered up again, and maybe for the next Olympics.
Yeah, they started in March, April last year in order to help the Thomas Kopp campaign
8, 6.
for Indonesia. Thomas Kopp, the team championship for men, and that was played in Bangkok in May last year.
9, 6. Setiawan. 7, 9.
If you consider Indonesia playing a Thomas Kopp team now, you know, having these two men's doubles in the final here, Anthony Ginting, Jonathan Christie, they look like a very, very strong team at the moment.
8, 9.
Here we've got the family of Setiawan.
10, 9.
Ahsan and Setiawan, both wives, but Ahsan has a girl and a boy, and Setiawan has twins, a girl and a boy, and another boy watching here
11,
today as
9,
well.
Interval.
So, as what we see, of course, there is no coaching here at the intervals, as Indonesia is playing Indonesia. It's only right. They are training together on a day-to-day basis, and here we got the confirmation, 11-9 for GIDEON and SUKAMULJO in just 5 minutes. So the players have to fend for themselves in the intervals here, but I am more than convinced that they can do that.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
As we just saw earlier in the men's singles,
11.
where Anders Antonsen was completely
9.
last man standing from Denmark, and no one sitting
Play.
behind his court. Yes, both players, Marcus GIDEON and Hendra Setiawan, have partnered Marcus Keto very successfully. And GIDEON was really learning the ropes from Keto just a few years back before this partnership came into action.
11-13.
First time that Ahsan Setiawan really had to lift it, when Ahsan is lifting it out on the back line. Just proves once again that they're playing with the drift. Could not control it. Luckily score here for Setiawan.
12-14.
Closing the gap just to 2 points. Flick serve. Well, on the world circuit, there is no doubt that this pair in blue is undisputed #1 and the best.
Subsomo 13-15.
And look at a steep smash there by Mohammad Ahsan. Really one of the trademarks of his attack from the back. But look at how steep it is, right in front of Gideon.
SUKAMULJO so quick with his racket. He's already moving before it hits, and that's what he does the best.
Subsomo 15-17.
So it's interesting that Gideon and SUKAMULJO, they have been top favourites to win the World Championship in 17 and in 18. Twice they lost the quarter-final. In Glasgow 17, they lost to Chai Biao and Hong Wei. And this year, or last year it was, they lost to Kimura and Sonoda of Japan.
19-15.
Well, they've had 8 wins in open events, and then they won the Asian Games on top of that in 2018. So it's not been a shabby year for these 2 players in blue.
Subsomo 16-19. Play. Subsomo
Challenging at the net.
20, game point 17.
Flick serve there by SUKAMULJO, but so well defended, but that's going wide. And the opening game goes to the world's #1. SUKAMULJO and Gideon, 21-17. Going back to that fantastic run of tournaments of 2018 by this pair in blue. They are defending champions here at the Indonesian Masters. They won the India Open, the All England, the Indonesia Open, Japan Open, Denmark Open, Fuzhou China Open, Hong Kong Open, and on top of that, the Asian Games. In just 1 year, they did not lose 1 tournament in the first or second round. They had 1 quarter-final, 1 semi-final, 1 final they lost, and 8 wins in open events. Absolutely amazing. Last week in Malaysia, they continued, and they won the final against Ong Yu Sin and Tiu Yi of Malaysia in that final 21-15, 21-16. And just to go on about last year, they only lost 5 matches in 2018, but twice against Han Zhengkai and Zhou Haodong, who lost the semi-final here yesterday against Ahsan and Setiawan.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Low ball. Play. Hot. 1 love.2 love.
And what a good start here for GIDEON and SUKAMULJO. 3 love up in a fraction of a minute. And it's very, very interesting that the longest rally so far in this men's doubles is only, and I mean honestly, only 18 shots.
That goes out the back.
Sub snowball, 4-1.
Got the bounce off the tape and then puts it to the ground. You saw Ahsan though in the rally previous, he hit it, he didn't move forward, and that's sometimes what he needs to, that one step to get on it.
But it's interesting to watch that GIDEON is definitely looking more relaxed today. It's more comfortable. And it's not making as many mistakes as what we've seen earlier in the tournament.
Yeah, it almost looked like his shoulder was bothering him the other day, but now on his attack, I mean, that's what he does best, and he's really getting on it.
Oh, that's way out. Disappointed.
Sub snowball. 3-7.
Mohammad Ahsan serving.
Sub snowball. 4-7.
My personal opinion, Ahsan is equally responsible for the good results for this pair.
Stay in. Challenge.
Oh, we have a challenge.
SUKAMULJO. Challenge called in.
The shot is called in, so let's see.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Which means that the challenge is unsuccessful.
5-7. Play.
Ahsan serving again. 5-7. Flick serve this time. But
too high.
The service
court
is called here
5.
by the service judge. Rock Chen Ku of Chinese Taipei.
Hold. Service over. 6-8. 20.
And that's long on the back line by Kevin SUKAMULJO.
7-8.
And after being 7-2 down, it's just 1 point in it.
Oh, what defense from Ahsan. Incredible. Goes cross. First one, second one, third one.
So that was the longest rally of 26 shots.
Service over. 9-8.
For sure, Mohammad Ahsan knew that Kevin SUKAMULJO was covering that cross-court shot there, so it had to be absolutely perfect, and so it was. Very, very flat, forced the mistake from SUKAMULJO.
10-9.
Just as the first game, 10-9. This time 10-all. And not like in the first opening game, just 11-9 for GIDEON and SUKAMULJO. Yeah, good variation there.
Service over. 11-10. Interval.
That's a good block shot there by GIDEON. When it comes to Ahsan and Setiawan, they played 13 tournaments, open events, counting towards the race to Guangzhou, and they lost 7 times last year in the first and the second round. Had no quarterfinals, 5 semi-finals, and then 1 win, as mentioned, in Singapore Open, where you and I, we were actually commentating, you and I, Charmaine.
Yes, that was a solid win.
It was. They played really well. But while
11-10.
Setiawan was away for a little while, Ahsan was not doing nothing. He actually went to the World Championships in 2017 in Glasgow with another partner, Rian Agong Saputro, and he got all the way to the final. He got a silver, which is fantastic.
Now they're putting the pressure on.
13-10.
Kevin SUKAMULJO so quick with his racket. And that's what they do so well. Once they start moving in that game, it's hard to stop them. And watch how fast they try to serve in that. Once they start rolling.
Absolutely. They are stressing. They are trying to stress their opponents as much as possible here once again. Picking up straight away, getting ready, 16-10, giving opponents no chance to think or regroup.
Service over, 11-16. Service over, 17-11.
Now watch out. Once that happens,
18-11.
it's hard to stop them.
Yes, you're right, Charmaine. They are unstoppable here, Gideon and SUKAMULJO. 19-11 up against the partnership, Ahsan and Setiawan, who have won all the matches in 2 straight games on the way here to this final. But the opposition here from the players in blue is just overwhelming.
GIDEON on the ground, barely getting it back.
Match point 11.
Watch it, sprawled all out, goes cross.
Need the court to get mopped, but can't take away the fact that match point has arrived. 20 match point 11 for Gideon and SUKAMULJO.
Play.
Only 24 minutes of play. And it's in, and they take it. 2 straight games for Gideon and SUKAMULJO.
Well, what solid display, especially at the end of the game. They love playing those final points. Great attack, good cutoffs, and love to play here in Indonesia.
Match on by Marcus Fernandes, GIDEON, and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO, 21-17, 21-11.
So that was a quick match. Just 24-25 minutes it took for Gideon and SUKAMULJO here in the picture. While they play We're the Champions by Queen over the audio system here in the stadium. I think there will be no on-court interview this time, and perhaps we will go straight to the ceremony. But let's see. On their call back now, here we see Kevin SUKAMULJO, Marcus Gideon call back for the on-court interview. And I am sure that the crowd is going to go crazy.
They are. The #1 in the world did it in style today. It was a quick one, and they were just on, kept on the attack, and showed their stuff.
Oke, sekali lagi berikan tepuk tangan paling meriah untuk pemenang kita, Kevin dan Marcus. Oke, Kevin, Marcus, pertanyaan yang paling singkat. Kali ini kalian menang melawan kawan kalian sendiri dari Indonesia. Bagaimana tanggapan kalian untuk mengatasi teman kalian sendiri, kawan kalian sendiri di Indonesia?
Ya, kita sering latihan bareng ya sama mereka. Kita udah tahu kekurangan dan kelebihan masing-masing. Paling kita lebih ke persiapan diri kita masing-masing aja sih.
Okay, well, he said they always practice together, so they know how they play, so they can reach with the soft point of them. So one last question. Dari pertandingan ini kalian udah tahu nih bahwa di match final kali ini adalah match antara ganda putranya dari Indonesia. Ya kan? Berarti membuktikan kalau pemain ganda Indonesia itu sangat di atas rata-rata. Menurut kalian tuh bagaimana tanggapan kalian tentang match ganda ini? Mungkin dari Markus.
Ya, ganda putra Indonesia punya banyak bibit ya, dan ganda putra sangat digemari di Indonesia, jadinya peminatnya banyak daripada negara lain. Terus ya Indonesia bakatnya bagus-bagus juga.
Oke, thank you Kevin, Markus. Beri tepuk tangan lagi sekali yang paling meriah buat Kevin dan Markus.
And we will get ready here for the prize money ceremony when now this on-court interview is finished with Kevin SUKAMULJO and Marcus Gideon. And here the final match point, smashed down the line by SUKAMULJO, and Mohammad Ahsan had no answer to that one. And what a start to this year, to this HSBC race to Guangzhou. Won at the Malaysian Masters, now winning at the Indonesian Masters. Last week was in 2 straight games, and this week again in 2 straight games in the final. Gideon and SUKAMULJO, who had to pull out at the World Tour Finals in Guangzhou in December. They played one match where they beat Astrup and Rasmussen, but after that they had to pull out due to an injury from Marcus Gideon. The other pair here, Ahsan and Setiawan, accompanied by the kids. They in that World Tour Finals did not get out of the group, did not qualify for the semi-final. So Guangzhou was not happy hunting ground for these 2 pairs.
Setiawan, big smiles. Twins that he has. He also has a little boy as well, but you see the twins, Richard and Rachel, with him.
Yeah, they're always such a delight to watch. These 2 guys always are so composed. And the 2 winners, Kevin SUKAMULJO and Marcus Gideon. And perhaps we have future champions standing on that podium as well with the kids. You
Exactly.
never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yes,
Let's see
never
what
know.
happens in 20 years' time.
Yeah, in a few years, that's exactly right. Maybe 15. Well, Ahsan's girl is Shaira, and the boy that's not here right now, his name is King.
So we will pose for the standard picture after the finals here with all the dignitaries as well. And we will very, very shortly come back here from Istora Senayan with the 4th match. Which will be a women's singles final. And that will be Saina Nehwal from India against Carolina Marin of Spain. Women's singles coming up next.